number 7 recap brought to you by JNL Football Talks. I want to thank you for joining us again. It doesn't seem like the heart is well. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The heart is working. That means that we are on point. We are ready to go. Look, Val, if there's one thing I could say about the NFL season, I'm sure everybody watching out there, whether you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for this, one thing I can say is that this NFL season is one of the most unpredictable seasons.
God, I literally was going to say that.
Like, dude, I cannot call a game to save my life.
You don't know how bad I wanted to, just say that this whole weekend, but I know we had to hold it in until right now. This is the most unpredictable season ever, and it seems like this is the year of the second string quarterback or something with the rookie thingy. It's like these newcomers and then these second string quarterbacks, they're playing really great.
Yeah, it's a lot of no-name athletes who are out there just dominating. And you're just like, man, is this a sign for things to come? Or a lot of these experts that are reaching into the draft wrong about some of the prospects?
That's what I'm thinking, bro. I really think they get penalized. It's I don't know. What is the point of the scouts analyzing certain things if they got it wrong?
I mean, and it's not even I get it, right? There's so much that goes into scouting a player, besides their natural ability to play a game, right? It's the mental aspect. It's is this person going to study? Are they a hard worker? Do they love this game enough to do it as a profession? And unfortunately, it takes some time to really see that and understand. Yeah. There's so many athletes who just didn't pan out because they didn't love the game. And honestly, I don't even think I would have. I think after a while, the game would have just stopped being fun, especially if I'm on a team as a great player, right? Imagine me on a team and we just suck, right? I mean, it's hard to go out. You're an athlete, right? It's hard to go out and perform at the best of your ability knowing you have no chance.
Yeah, you're right.
Doing that in the next 17 weeks or for the whole entire season, you're literally just going to get dominated every single game. You're not going to make the playoffs. You're basically beating yourself up for money.
And some people, they say, okay, like you said, beat yourself up for money. Some people say, I wouldn't give a fuck because, every week you get $300,000, I'll say, every Sunday or something.
Sure.
So, people would say, I'll be on the shittiest team. I won't care. But at the same time, it's all about, you got to feel good when you play,
Yeah.
If you win, it makes you want to go out and play the next game.
And I think it's all relative, right? I mean, if you're making money and you're rich, you're rich, right? I mean, those rich people have rich people problems. We have, mid-level financial people problems. So
yeah,
I think when you get to that level, you want more than just the money, right? I mean, Mahomes is more than the money. There's a lot of
some perks with it. Sometimes
Tom Brady
got perks. You gotta have some type of perks with the money.
You have to. And man, I mean, I think we can go ahead and get into this, but it's been quite the week, I would say. And talking about frustrations, this right here is a jersey that I wear in frustration, Vel. You can see it's number 21 for anybody who's looking. Sean Taylor, rest in peace. My favorite player of all time.
I've been wearing the jersey. Never mind, we ain't playing. I was about to put on my fans jersey, but we lost the bye week. But go ahead.
Well, we lost an actual game, and it was against a divisional opponent in the Giants, a team that was 1-5 to that point, a team that was packed.
No, hold on.
Time, yeah.
Oh my! Hold on, go ahead. Oh my God! Don't tell me.
I mean, it was. I feel the same way you feel, and that's the reason why.
So,
I know.
I don't think you're about to say what I think you are.
I'll let you know. I mean, look. Last week I said don't sleep on the Giants. You remember that? Anybody can look at this. You can go back to last week. I said don't sleep on the Giants, and I don't think our team slept on the Giants. I think they just slept. I think there were so many different things. There's bad coaching, poor execution. The final score was 14-7. I mean, That's what I'm saying. Like, it was dumb, right? Like, my predicted score was 28-17. I'm thinking, all right, yeah, they're going to go back and forth, but we're going to get the best of them. 14-7. We couldn't score more than a touchdown against the Giants. Mind you, Giants don't even have their whole offensive line in terms of starters playing. They have Tyrod Taylor as quarterback. Tyrod Taylor beat us. Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech guys. So he went 18 for 29, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns against the defense that we always talk about, Vel, about us having 4 first-round picks in our D-line. We have a secondary, all this stuff. How is another human putting up 279 passing yards on us, especially a backup, and 2 touchdowns? Like, to me,
what's missing?
Everything is it's bad coaching, it's bad effort, it's scheme. It's so frustrating because we can go 1 week to looking like we can beat the Eagles, which, by the way, we play them next week. We go to that and we come to this, and you're just at a loss for words, which is what I am now. I mean, going forward, here's what I think should happen. We're collapsing, so we might as well just fall apart. I think we should trade a lot of our major assets that we have. Not only should we get some sort of compensation back for them, which I think we can, but at the same time, a lot of these star players, Jonathan Allen being a great example, he voiced his frustrations loudly after this past weekend's game. And I feel sorry for somebody like that, right? I mean, in DC, anybody who's familiar with DC sports knows we had a guy named Bradley Beal. He was on our basketball team for years. He was forward, but we knew every year we weren't going to do anything. We weren't even close to the playoffs. So even the fans are like, bro, just like go to another team, go to a contender, get a ring, right? You're good enough to get a ring. If you want to come back here and retire as a Wizard, that's fine. But don't let your legacy be part of a losing franchise. Don't do it. So anybody.
And what happened?
Say again?
And what happened? Did he go to another team?
He did. He's on another team now. I think he's.
And what happened? Did he get a ring yet?
Not yet. He left this year. I want to say he's with the Suns, and basketball NBA tip-off is tonight on Tuesday.
With the Suns.
Yeah, I think he's with the Suns. So kudos to him. They're definitely going to get in the playoffs, and hopefully they go far. And I would love to see Bradley Beal get a ring. But I'd love to see.
Wait, this is off subject, but hold on. Did you believe he went to school with Josh Hart?
Yeah, I forget about that.
Remember him? No, don't you remember him?
I don't personally, and I'm not
at all
trying to. No.
He was on like. I remember he was on the basketball team. I remember seeing him all the time and stuff. Like when we were in the gym and stuff. Because we were in the gym.
Yeah.
We'd be working out out in the basketball court. I remember seeing him and stuff.
I probably saw him.
I swear to God, if you saw how he looked, you'd be like, "Oh, him!" Like I swear to God, because when I saw his face, I was like,
I know. I saw him.
All the way up.
I saw him in the picture one time.
Yeah, he's in that picture. He's one of those guys.
He's there. I never knew him. Good for him.
I don't know him. Like, if I see him, be like, "Oh my!" I don't know him. So
he's having a great career. So, good for him. But yeah, that's all I have. I mean, Commanders, they just suck. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, man. So, when it comes to these rivalry games, it doesn't matter how fucking shitty the team is. One team could be shitty, one team could be great. Something about rivalry games, when y'all play each other, just a defensive struggle. It's just you already know what the guy's gonna do, so you stop it immediately. And that's what this last game was. The fucking the Falcons and the Bucks, bro.
Yeah, that was an interesting.
Coming in, I had this game. Oh shit, I was still right. Okay, I was right. Okay, but I had going in 24-17 to the Falcons, and I was pretty right almost. Falcons still won. It was 16-13. Basically, it was tied through the first half. It was tied at 10. It was tied at 10 already through the first half. I gotta send this to you. fucking Kyle Pitts did an amazing weird ass catch. It was like
I saw that. It was
Okay.
a similar catch that Bijan Mustard Robinson made.
Yeah, he did that thing behind the back.
The behind the back. Like, so one or two things could be the case. Either Desmond Ridder is terrible with accuracy, or his receivers, they just like catching balls.
I like the way he played though.
He was good. Who doesn't?
Yeah, like he actually.
Okay.
I hate the Falcons, bro, but
sure.
I mean, okay, technically both. Okay, looking at the game, both quarterbacks did play good.
Interesting.
What happened? Who made the damn stupid ass decision? Oh, that's what it was. Fucking see Ridder, that nigga, he fumbled the ball 3 times, costly times, but they overcame that shit. It's crazy how they did that.
That's wild.
They got flagged 9 times, which is costly.
Typically, can't win like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, and then they got flagged 9 times, cost them 60 yards, first downs,
and they still won.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy how they did a lot of shit like that could fuck them up, but they overcame that. And Baker Mayfield and Desmond Ridder, they were pretty much like tit for tat when it came to the yards. Desmond Ridder had 250, Baker Mayfield had 275. Ridder didn't have a touchdown. Mayfield had a touchdown in the INT. He had an interception.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I just realized who's still on the Falcons after all these years? I didn't realize this shit. You probably did, but I have not been paying attention until this year. Cordell Patterson, bro.
Oh, yeah. He is. He's still there. He's Mr. Everything for any team.
Bro, I don't know if you saw the game. He was a running back. He ran for like 100 yards almost.
Yeah. He plays running back. He can play receiver.
Running back, kick return, punt return.
Yeah, he could go
looking at him, right? And I was like, oh, Patterson. Might be another Patterson.
No,
then I was like, is this the same nigga ever since when I was in high school?
Yeah.
Same guy? He's still cooking.
Wait, was it high school that he came in?
It wasn't. It was right after. I was like, never mind. No, never mind. I was like 2021, or so it was like in my mid-20s. Never mind, I'm tripping.
Yeah, you're in your mid-20s. Yeah.
I was like 21 or 22. It was something like that.
That's still a long time for a player who doesn't necessarily have like a true position.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's still him and still off subject. I don't care. I'm sorry. Him and Asante Samuel. Still around all these years.
Oh no, that's his son. I know that's his son. Yeah, he played. Yeah, that's his son, Asante Samuel Jr.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Son. But it's crazy how his son plays in the NFL, and Asante Samuel Sr. only retired a couple years ago.
That's what.
It wasn't that long ago.
God. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get back to this because just prove how old we are. But okay, so basically this game kind of like it was down to one play. It was one of those type of games.
Okay.
And basically Kyle Pitts, freak of nature, anyway, he caught a 20-yard pass and it set up a Falcons for the game-winning field goal. That guy, that's fucking freak of nature.
He is. He's pretty good.
What was I gonna say? It was a good game for both of them. Mike Evans, he got 82 yards for the Bucks. Rashad White got 34. I like Rashad White for the Bucks, though. I can't lie. I like him.
Yeah, he's pretty explosive. He reminds me of like Cam Akers or something.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. A lot of backs in the NFL are pretty good too.
And then the Falcons, they broke down the running. They just broke it in half with the running back shit. They got Cordell Patterson, 97 yards. Tyler Aguirre, whatever for.
Tyler Algier. Yeah.
Yeah, he got 59 yards, 21 carries. Yeah, bro. They split the running back shit in half and they did their thing. The only thing that was stopping the Buccaneers from winning this game is literally little dumbass decisions that they made, kind of costing the game. I think he threw a pick, and they were driving the ball. Baker Mayfield ended up throwing a pick. That's it. I think that set the Falcons up for like a field goal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, they They're almost there. They gotta do better. These two of my rivals don't really care about neither of them. But if I had to choose, I like the Falcons. I like Bijan Robinson, even though he didn't play this game for headaches. But I still like that
Bijan
guy.
Buster Robinson. Okay.
Yeah, I still like that guy. Tyler Aguirre, Cordell Patterson. He's like, Cordell Patterson's really old. I can't believe he's still cooking. Like, I really thought
Yeah,
it was somebody else.
He's pretty up there. He's
Like,
been around. He's been around for a long time.
You know, like how in the NFL people got the same names? That's what I thought it was. I was like, okay, another Cordell Patterson. It's the same motherfucker all these years.
It's the same guy, bro.
Okay,
Absolutely the same guy.
Go to your next game.
All right, man. I'm going to take us out to New Orleans. Not because I like the beignets, but because the Jaguars played out there against the Saints.
Oh.
Now, my predicted final score for this game was 24-14, and I was going with the Jags. The Jags still won, and I was pretty close to the final score. It was 31-24. So what happened, right?
Shit, okay.
Saints are still growing, man. It's not, it's not like the day with Drew Brees back then, with Sean Payton. You know how they were, man. They were amazing.
They were legends. They were legends. The NFC South had like legends, you know?
They were literal legends. It is not like that anymore, unfortunately. Derek Carr, he's trying to get on the same page with his players. But there were so many missed opportunities.
I saw that.
I mean, dude's throwing it here. His receiver's running a fly route, and I'm like, there's nobody around.
Even the receiver stopped running.
Yeah, and then he just got like, and then
James was like, I know, right? But you know what the thing is though, he's funny as shit. But I can see him being a coach. He's just really, really super. Yeah, he's super
Jameis Winston.
Passionate.
I could see that. I could see that too. That's one thing. That's one thing I definitely agree with. I could see Jameis Winston being a head coach at some point.
He's so passionate. Like I can just see it in his eye. He really likes what he does.
He loves football. He gives out some of the best quotes I've ever heard. I don't think he's intentionally trying to be funny, but he's just one of those guys.
He's not even trying. He's
just funny.
Yeah. Like when he was doing that thing, like right. Let me get you. He was doing that face. I was like, oh, he's really into it.
He's into it, man. He's passionate about the game. And I definitely think he's going to be a coach when it's all said and done. I could see it. Now on the Jags side, they're still looking strong. They need a very convincing. I think they could have blown the Saints out here, but there were too many missed opportunities. I know that Trevor Lawrence had an injured knee, so there's only so much he could have done anyway. But I'm still waiting for that. Oh yeah, the Jags have arrived moment. I haven't gotten it yet. They've been winning games and it's been close, but I'm still waiting for that moment to say, all right, they are top tier in the AFC. So hopefully we'll see that this upcoming week, man. What you got?
Damn, I'm trying to get. Hold on. I got why did I do that shit? Hold on. Okay, there it is. Okay, none. Okay, I got my next one I got is the Raiders versus Bears. This game was one of those games that I was talking about with a fucking Badgett. Anyway, Badgett. Okay, so he was taking over for Justin Fields. Have you seen the game at all? Do you know what the fuck this guy did?
I do. Shout out to Shepherd University. Elijah Davis III went there, and that's where this guy Tyson's from.
Shut the front door on your way out. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna lock it too. He's from there. He played at Shepherd. He was their best quarterback in a long time, and he, according to this game, I guess he played really well, right?
Yeah. He took advantage of every opportunity. It was cool. It was weird seeing him play like this, bro. Like niggas took advantage of every opportunity that the defense gave him, bro. Yeah. And then he was literally playing as if like he's played this shit before. It was weird seeing him play. Like if I didn't know, I would assume like, okay, he's been there for like 3 years.
He's like a vet,
He's years before, he's just getting that. Okay, so in the beginning of the fourth, listen to this, bro. Okay, so I predicted 17-10, the Raiders, right?
Sure.
The score was 12-30. That was the score. Listen though. Hold on, because I want you to understand the score. Okay, so that's a big difference, right? But listen to the score. You don't even know who I have winning. Hold on. But no, in the fourth quarter it was 3-21. The fucking Bears had 21. Listen, bro. The Bears
What
had
does I
21.
mean? What does that mean for the Raiders then?
It means I don't know, bro. Like they literally just like no, the Bears' game plan was so simple, bro. Like they literally was playing like it was basic. Like, I'm not saying like in a fucked up way. It was so damn simple and basic. All they fucking did was do short passes and what else? Short passes and like handoffs and shit. That's all they were doing the majority of the game, and it just happened to turn into big ass yards.
Interesting.
like the Raiders. Like, oh my god, bro! The whole game they were just playing catch up, bro. They were just playing catch up throughout the whole game. Like once Tyson Badgett went into like some of this mode, like they were just playing catch up. I would say they were playing catch up probably like this the middle of the second quarter or something like that. Like they just started playing catch up.
Wow.
Like the Raiders, what's his name? Max Crosby. Isn't that like their best rusher?
He is.
He only got one sack.
Wow.
What the fuck else?
It's tough to get a sack out there, but yeah, I would probably expect a little more.
Yeah, Ryan Hoyer, quarterback for the Raiders, he threw 2 interceptions, got 129 yards. Josh Jacobs got 35 yards.
Okay.
Devontae Adams got 57 yards. Foreman for the Bears, he got 2 touchdowns. That's another thing. Like I said, they were doing little, like I play Madden, I just like to run up the middle.
Yeah.
And I like to run. They were running and doing short passes.
That's all they were doing. Just running right up the middle.
I don't want to say right, but they were just run back. They were doing handoffs most of the majority of the game, or short passes that led to like 80 yards or 60, 70 yards. This is the most unpredictable season, like you said. I don't know what to expect this season. The Bears surprised the fuck out of me. I don't know. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. This has been a weird ass season, bro. Looking at the show, I was like, what the hell is going on in this season? Tyson Badgett playing like he's been there for 5 years. Brian Hoyer, I know by that name he's been there for a minute.
He's been in the league for a long time.
Yeah, and he played stupid. Yeah, bro. Bears 2-5, bro. I think. Oh man, I ain't gonna say that. Never mind. I was about to say I think the Bears, they're gonna be one of those teams to where throughout in the second half of the season they're gonna start cooking. But I don't know yet. I gotta look at their schedule before I say that.
Well, there is one team that I know is gonna start cooking because they already have.
They're about to transition to a perfect. Who?
The Browns. The Browns last week cooked San Fran, and it's unbelievable. I did not see them.
I assume they won. Hold on, who the fuck they played this game? What the fuck?
Browns played the Colts, and so I had the Browns winning.
Yeah, because that's what you would do because they're the better team. So
right.
Yeah,
and they won, but it was a lot closer than 17-7. It was 39-38. I have no idea how PJ Walker. I don't know how many times. I don't know how much. I don't know how that happened. I was thinking it was going to be much more of a defensive game because you got 2 backup quarterbacks in. Actually, I think Deshaun came in for a little while. He was in the game, and then he was doing his Deshaun magic, juking and doing all this stuff. Threw it, interception, probably right to the defender. And then he falls and gets concussed. So what a way to exit the game. So then PJ Walker comes in, and this guy is like, hey, I've got it. I'm going to put the game on my shoulders. And then he just, that's what he did. He helped cook. I mean, look, good teams, scratch that, great teams find a way to win regardless who is in the game. That's what you call coaching. That's what you call scheme. That's what you call making sure that you draft players that fit your scheme, right? Yeah. All of that stuff is important. So this is why the Browns are, right now, they're kind of cooking. don't get me wrong, Gardner Minshew was like 15 to 23 for 305 passing yards and 2 tutties, but he threw an interception that sealed the game. Going forward, I know that's how I hate. As a fan, I would hate that to end for us.
Don't you hate that? Like
I do,
you're
but
running
I
up
hate
the
getting
field,
blown out.
you're
worse.
doing everything great, and then just one mistake.
Just one play. That's sportsman. You gotta love it. It's just one play. It's all it takes. I know, but here's what I like about the Browns. I love their defense. They've got, I think top 3 in the league right now.
Top 5 at least.
Yeah, top 5 at least for sure.
Yeah.
They're a great defense. I cannot believe I saw a 6'4", 250-pound plus man leap over linemen to block a field goal. That's what Myles Garrett did. He is an absolute freak of nature.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to see the replay online for folks out there who watch it. Yeah, that's the first person that came to mind. Just an absolute freak of nature. So he I think kept them in the game too because they were sputtering a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it was a fantastic back and forth game, and I don't know what the future holds for the Colts, but I don't think they should be ashamed. And to play with a backup right now, you got Anthony Richardson who's going to be out for some time. Just got Jonathan Taylor back. He's kind of getting his legs underneath him. It's still a long season for the Colts. They're going to be competitive, and I wish I could say that for the teams. I'm not going to go there, but I think both teams are going to continue to be competitive, and it's going to be a great finish for both of these teams at the end of the season. What you got?
Okay, I got oh my god! Oh my goodness, bro! The Lions versus the Ravens.
Wow!
Shit. Oh my god! That okay? So shit.
That's what happened.
Wow, that was a good game, bro.
Was it?
No, good game for the Ravens.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I was like, wow, stupid, Al. Like it was a good game, bro.
Good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ravens always play great against this ranked defense, bro. Bro, okay, so like before this game, I had the Ravens winning 24-14 because like they're both like leading in the NFC. One's NFC North, one's AFC, whatever the fuck. So they're both leading in their division or whatever. So I thought this was gonna be like a pretty close, head banging game.
Same.
Okay, so before the second half, the Ravens had 28 points, man. They were still trying to get on the scoreboard. They were very fucking aggressive. I thought the fucking phone froze when you did that. It was very aggressive. I was about to go, shit, I gotta stop. No, but they were very aggressive on both sides of the ball. Lamar Jackson had 357 yards, 3 touchdowns.
So, right there, do you believe that he could be the MVP of the league this year? The way he's
performing. Yeah, because of course, people want to automatically say Mahomes, but Mahomes is great, but Lamar Jackson, he's like a different.
Lamar has been different this year.
Different as shit. He's like a hybrid of. He's like a hybrid of Mike Vick and Cam Newton or some shit. Like, probably overdoing it, but like he's I don't know, he's different, man. Something's wrong with him, man. Like, in a positive way, I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Like, what? I don't know, man. Shit he was doing, man, didn't make any damn sense. Gosh, man, that guy's crazy. Jared Goff, he played a good game. He got 284 yards though. But literally, he was just. I swear, he was trying so hard. You know what I mean? Like it's 6-38. They were doing all types of shit, if I'm not mistaken, bro. Somebody, I think they fucking did like a triple reverse pass shit. Like, I was like, they were trying to think of everything, man.
They were just having fun at that point.
Yeah. They finally scored in the fourth quarter. Oh yeah.
That's
Okay.
Good. That's good.
Oh my gosh, man! Everything worked against the Lions. Like I don't know what to say. Lamar Jackson for MVP, bro. Yeah. So seeing OBJ in there and shit, it just looks cool. You know, it looks like a good mix. God damn. My friend, he was a diehard Redskins fan forever. He just became a Ravens fan. I don't know if you could do that. He just became a Ravens fan. I want to say
I think
2
you
years
could.
ago.
I mean, they're different conferences.
Yeah, it's the same
and
thing. I get what
they're
you're saying.
right up
It's,
the
it's
street.
just
Yeah,
further up 95, so
yeah,
I get it. Yeah, because
that's
he was
fair.
saying like how he was just tired of this. He was like, I'm tired of this.
I'm with him. I mean, I've thought of making this like if Dan Snyder was still the owner of the Commanders,
Yeah.
I would have gone to the Ravens, and I know Zach would have been happy about that. But yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on. Another thing. This nigga Lamar Jackson. Receiving yards, Mark Andrews. His favorite. I'm noticing that his favorite receiver is Mark Andrews. He loves that tight end.
He does. I
Yeah,
mean,
he
he's a
got
great tight
touchdowns,
end. I
yards.
love a tight end who catches every pass I throw to.
Yeah, him and some other team I'm gonna talk about later.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love their tight ends. And Gus Edwards, fucking freak running back. He got 64 yards and a touchdown. Receiving yards, he got 80 yards receiving. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I think they run the AFC right now, bro. The Ravens. Because, bro, before this game, bro, I did not expect the Lions to. I didn't expect this shit to happen to the Lions, man. And you've seen how the Lions play before this game. You've seen how the Lions play. They play pretty good. And then they went to the Ravens, and they didn't play like that. And the Ravens played great. But before the Ravens played, who did they play before and lost, I think, almost?
Oh, man, there's been a few games. Titans.
But it was somebody that just played. It was like a close game. I don't know who it was. But anyway,
yeah.
But it's crazy how they played like that against a real good team. 6-38. Oh, Ravens lead the league in sacks, 24 sacks.
Wow. I'm glad we don't have them on our schedule. Thank God we don't. But see, here's the thing about the Ravens, right? And this is what I love about them and their organization, top to bottom. They know their identity. They know who they want to be. A strong defense.
I love it.
Strong running game. Really good running back. Or a really good quarterback. Which is what they have now. I know in the past, their quarterbacks were, they had Joe Flacco there, Kyle Bowler, and some other guys. But Lamar Jackson is that dude. And, I mean, there's another team in the NFL which I know for maybe not decades. I'm over exaggerating, but at least one. They've known their identity. They know who they are, and they don't try to be anything they're not. And they draft based on who they are too, which keeps them consistent. You know what you're going to get with them. And I'm talking about the Seattle Seahawks. Every single year, you know that they're going to have a strong running game, which they do this year with Kenneth Walker as well as Zach Charbonnet.
Love Kenneth Walker, man. He's a good guy, man.
He's a dog. He's a dog. And they have a strong defense. You got Devon Witherspoon, who is just smacking people. He's only a rookie. Goodness, you still got Jamal Adams back there. You got on the offense, you got Geno Smith, man, comeback player of, I would say last year now, but he's still playing well, right? I mean, everybody gave him Geno, right? I mean, he was with the Jets, he was with the Giants for a little while.
Him, man.
He was everywhere. And he found a home in Seattle. They believed in him, and now he's balling out. Look, 18 for 24. Only 6 incompletions, 219 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. He did have an interception against Arizona. My predicted final score for this game was 21-14 Seattle. It ended up being 20-10 Seattle. Arizona, again, they don't have anything to be upset about. This year wasn't supposed to be a year that Arizona goes out there and plays world beaters.
They're still in the rebuilding stage.
They're in a rebuilding stage. And I appreciate how hard they fight and how hard they play. That's commendable. But
love the effort.
Of course, but you need talent too. You absolutely need talent in this league. You do. And I'm not poo-pooing on any of them. You gotta be an elite athlete to make it into the NFL and start. But they're just other teams that have better schemes, have done that before, and Seattle has been there, done that as well. I think Seattle is going to win the division, so I think they'll end up in the playoffs anyway. And I think Arizona, for lack of a better statement from a coach that said it in the past, they are who we thought they were. So I think.
I'm trying to look at that again. I remember that shit.
Yeah, that was a great soundbite.
So fucking bad.
I know. I think that's just what it's going to be for the rest of the year for them. They're just going to be in. They're going to be in every game. I don't know. I
What if
mean,
his voice cracked?
say again.
What if his voice cracked?
Oh, when he said that,
Oh shit!
that would probably even make for even better television. But what makes for great television now is great defenses playing great games, and we saw that with Seattle and the Cardinals. What else you got?
Well, you know what makes great television? I'm not good at transitions. Anyway, so the Bills versus Patriots. I swear, I was trying to think of something I couldn't do.
Oh boy,
The Bills and Patriots.
that was close.
What
happened? What happened that game?
I didn't expect what I expected. That's a good way to say it. But they still played good. All right, so my prediction. They played. I was surprised. My prediction was 17-6 Bills.
Sure.
Score was 25-29 Patriots. So the Bills didn't play.
Hold on. Huh? You're telling me?
Yeah.
The New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Beat the Buffalo Bills.
This is weird. This is the weirdest. By far, this is the weirdest week. I'll say that. I don't know. Fuck that. This is the weirdest week, but this is definitely the weirdest season ever. So the Bills surprisingly did not play the how I thought they did. And the Patriots, I expected the Bills to win because the Patriots been playing poorly this whole time. They were 1-5. You know what I mean? Yeah. And basically, the Bills, I say it in every fucking game, but it is what it is, bro. Costly mistakes, bro. And the Patriots just overcame that shit. Mac Jones actually played good this game. He made good decisions. Like, when he threw the ball, he was actually throwing it in a good spot. Bro, Ezekiel, whatever. Nigga from the Cowboys, they used to play for the Cowboys, they plays for the Patriots now.
Ezekiel Elliott, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, I can't say the name for some reason. Elliott, and Stevenson. They made great decisions running the ball. Like, they actually played like a team. But still, even though me saying that, the Bills still played good. Like, if you looked at it, bro, it's just like how you always said, like, it feels like you like Josh Allen, but he's missing something. Because he played good. Like, if you see the game, you'll be like, he played good. It was just literally he's missing something, bro. He just making stupid decisions. You know, like, you can't, shit that you really can't, you can't really, do nothing about, tipped up, hit your hands, tips over, pick. It was shit like that kept happening. Man, god damn, bro. Just in the final seconds, Mac Jones found the tight end first, and then that 66-yard scoring drive for the win, pretty much. So this game, for this game, I don't know. The Patriots just woke up and they just started to play. They decided to play.
Back to the NFL, Patriots.
Yeah. So what I think is going to happen, just like the team I was talking about before, I think this is one of those teams that are going to wake up in the middle of the season. They're going to start fucking shit up, I think. I don't know. You probably got to watch the highlights to see what I saw. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I think, as we always said in the past, defense wins championships. I don't think that's changed. Even though high-powered offenses are still, they are what they are. Defense still
they
gotta have the defense.
In my opinion, I think like these high-powered offenses, all of them, these high-powered offenses, they all feed off the defense. Because like when you think about it, all these good teams, they're a good offense, but they also have like one of the best defenses.
I don't know. I mean, look at the Dolphins. Right?
Oh shit! I swear to God, that is the main one I forgot. And they have a good offense, bro.
They have a great offense, but they can't. They struggle to stop these people.
I like the way, and seeing how they played yesterday. Not yesterday. What the hell? Seeing how they played on Sunday, I like the way they played, bro. I was very surprised. I'm wrong. The fuck, I might as well just talk about them next. But yeah, go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So, when you talk about teams and you talk about team identity, that's like the theme here. Anybody listening or watching, it's knowing who you are, knowing where you belong, and understanding the legacy that you've had. And the Packers have had such a rich legacy.
Yeah, since Brett
Right?
Favre.
I mean, God, it was maybe close to 30 years where they never had to worry about a quarterback, right? You had Brett Favre, and after that, you had Aaron Rodgers. I mean, God,
That's perfect.
you're spoiled, right? I mean, that's incredible. So now I think we're at a point where you got to start worrying about the guy under center, and you know, I don't know if Jordan Love is the guy. I don't feel it right now. Especially because, all right, so my predicted score was 20-17 Broncos. Remember I said that I thought Broncos were going to win because I told you that experienced quarterbacking will always overcome bad plays. So even if Russell Wilson had a relatively bad game, he still knows how to win. Jordan Love is still learning how to win in this league, even if he would have had a better game. So I think it matters knowing where you know, being there, doing that. He's won a Super Bowl, all that good stuff. So I think I was pretty correct with that statement. I mean, Russell Wilson played pretty well, 20 of 29, 194 for a tutty. And Jordan Love had a crippling turnover, as we've seen in these past few weeks. That's what ends games for people.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, the defense has played well, especially the Broncos, which they played relatively well all season. There have been games where they've just given up gaping big-time plays, but overall, I can feel that they're starting to get their little sea legs under them. Again, going forward, I don't know what happens to Jordan Love. I don't think
was he that bad?
He's not. He's just not that good right now. And you would think for somebody who was sitting behind Aaron Rodgers for so long.
Oh yeah, wait. How long has he been in the league? 3 years?
I think so. I think it's about 3.
Okay, yeah, he should have. Okay, yeah, I give it.
But then again, it's his first year starting, so I can't be so hard on him. Even when Aaron was playing for his very first time after Brett left and went to the Jets,
amazing.
Imagine that, right? He was playing this. He was a little shaky. He was not as good at the beginning. Same with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning had one of the worst touchdown to interception ratios of a rookie quarterback in NFL history. So it's not too late, but I'm looking for that game to say, aha, I see something in you. We can trust you as the quarterback going forward. And I have not seen it yet. And unfortunately, the contract year for Jordan Love is coming up pretty closely, which doesn't necessarily happen for a quarterback who is now starting, you know?
Wow.
It's typically, up to your 4th year, but he's been in the league for so long as a rookie, technically he is still a rookie because he's now starting.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. I don't know if he's the guy. I just don't know. Yeah.
Damn.
What else you got, man?
Man, well, this next game was a pretty good-ass game, bro. Steelers versus Rams. Great back and forth. Okay. Both offenses were making big plays. Okay. Puka Nacua, bruh, he got 154 yards, bruh, and he 58 receptions in his first 7 games. That's an NFL record. That's tied with Jamar Chase, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
What do you think makes him so good, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no clue, because every time I see this dude, I'm like, this dude is always open. I think
Puka Nacua.
It's got to be like his stature, his short-ass stature, and his speed or some shit. That's why he's always open. I don't know why I said stature, but you know what I mean? He's like kind of like medium-sized and shit, and he's kind of fast. He can separate. And like, that's what I think it is, because every time when Matthew Stafford threw him the ball, there was nobody around him at all.
That's
so I'm saying he just knows how to separate. That and he knows how to separate, and he knows how to break tackles. Knows how to make big plays and all that shit. Like he's got that. He just doesn't have the DK Metcalf height and all that shit, but he got all that other stuff.
And unfortunately, that matters,
Yeah, same thing for what's his name? He had a good game too. George Pickens. He had a good game. He had
nice
yards. Yeah, on the outside. He was making. Oh God. Okay. See, now it's all coming back to me now. I just thought about this, bruh. They were both. Oh my God, Pickens should have played basketball or something. He was making some crazy ass behind the back.
He's a freak receiver.
The nigga,
He's an athlete.
nigga ran. He was running. He stopped, turned all the way around, caught it, turned back around, looked at the guy as he. I was like, this guy is fucking amazing, bro. Like,
he's different. There's some guys in the NFL that you just like, I'm like, yeah, you're in the right place. You're
he fits, and it's crazy.
You are an NFL player.
He fits perfect with them.
He does. I'm happy for him because I know he was frustrated. I was frustrated too watching Matt Canada call plays. So good for him.
Like that shit. Like he man, the only thing that caused the damn Rams to lose is Matthew Stafford, bro. He was underthrowing a shitload of passes for some reason, but he had a good game though. Whoa. Now I'm looking at how many. He's 14 to 20. He's 14 for 29, but he got 231 yards. But like, so yeah, I think he was just he was pressured a lot too. So I think that's why he was underthrowing him and shit. Everybody was in his face. So many damn Steelers in his face when you trying to throw that shit. You know they got Joey Porter Sr. at DB. So, he already got his father's instincts in that, so aggressive and shit. So, he was just pressured all over. Good win for the Steelers. Man, that was a good-ass game, though, man. I like both of these teams. I can see both of these teams going far, like, this year. They're both really good.
Interesting.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, I already said my prediction. Yeah, my prediction was 10-24. Oh shit, 10-24, and I said Rams. But yeah, the Steelers got that. Shout out Puka Nacua. Shout out him, man. He's playing really great.
Puka Nacua. And yeah, it's crazy because there was a team that I knew started all playing really, really well. There's another one that was falling apart. And it just seemed like on live on television Monday Night Football, the script was absolutely flipped. Talking about 49ers and Vikings. Now, going into this game, I had the 49ers, which I'm sure the majority of America had. So I'm not alone in this.
49ers, yeah.
49ers winning 24-10. I thought, all right, Vikings.
Did Christian McCaffrey make a touchdown?
He did. And I'm gonna get to that. And there's a very interesting stat. I don't know if it's true, but I will tell you exactly what it is, especially coming from a betting man. Mm-hmm. So the predicted final score was 24-10. The actual final score was 22-17 Vikings. Now, I watched the entire game. I tuned all the way in, and I knew what was about to happen. Justin Jefferson is out, right? So I knew that Jordan Addison, the rookie, is going to get a lot of play time. I knew T.J. Hawkinson. Oh, yeah,
I just remembered. Okay.
Yeah, T.J. Hawkinson is going to be Kirk Cousins' best friend. I know when he played for the Commanders, Jordan Reed was his best friend. They're both tight ends. I know he loves his tight end. So I knew that was the way they were going to win. And Kirk was just, as he does, he was wheeling and dealing. I don't know why so many people doubt the throwing ability of Kirk Cousins. Even if they don't win, you know this guy's going to put up video game numbers. And he did. Check this out. He only had 10 incompletions for the entire game. He threw over 350 yards, 378 to be exact, with 2 touchdowns. Brock Purdy in this game, however, was not that good. And I'm going to get to a point later on in this where it may shock a few 49ers fans because of something I said earlier about the Seahawks. But I was impressed. I mean, look, they have Alexander Madison who was back there. People didn't think he was going to do well. He did. Jordan Addison had a freak game as a rookie, getting 2 tutties. One buddy, he literally just snatched the ball, which I thought was going to be a surefire interception. Just snatched it right from the DB and scored. Great play by him. Kittle got hit in the meat. That was a big highlight in the game as well. He tried to, I think he was jumping up for the ball and took a helmet right to the. That's never a good thing. But here is my Christian McCaffrey stat. Yes, he did score again. I know last week he was injured with an oblique, but let me tell you, this guy was probably doing ab exercises on the off. He definitely came back to play. And check this out. This is a betting stat. If you bet $100 on Christian McCaffrey scoring a rushing touchdown over the past 16 weeks, you would have close to $500,000 right now. Just think about that. So if every single week, if the only bet I had on my radar was Christian McCaffrey getting a touchdown at any time, and I put $100 on that, and I did that 16 weeks in a row, I would have had close to that much money. That's how much that bet was worth. Now, I don't know how true it is because I'm not sitting here playing $100 every single week on Christian McCaffrey and Christian McCaffrey only, but I'm not surprised by that because, there's some games that you might not get it, some that you do, so the numbers fluctuate a ton, but I thought that was pretty crazy. Going forward, I think the Vikings are going to make a comeback. I don't think they're going to win the division. I think the Lions will still win the division, even though the Ravens robbed them. Not robbed them. They just completely destroyed them. The 49ers, however, and I know because I mentioned earlier that I believe the Seahawks are going to win the division. I truly believe that. There's something to say about consistency versus record right now. Consistency, I believe, beats everything because you know what you're going to get every single week. If you have a bad week, you can bounce back immediately. With a team that now seems a little bit volatile like the 49ers do, even with Christian McCaffrey back. I know Debo was out. I think Trent was out. But Christian, your bell cow is still there, and you still lose. And the score, I know the score was 22-17, but it didn't really even seem that close. It seemed that the Vikings were just better, and the 49ers were just kind of trying to find themselves. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that Brock Purdy is not the answer. Like, it's too early to say that. You just had 2 back-to-back bad weeks. Like, quarterbacks have bad weeks. Teams have bad weeks. It happens. But keep a close eye on the 49ers for the rest of the season, particularly Brock Purdy and this offense. Keep a good eye on the defense because even though that front 7 is intact, that secondary is a little bit suspect. So this is why Kirk Cousins was frying the way he was. I mean, 370.
Yeah, he exposed the shit out of him.
370 yards, that's a lot of yards. So that secondary is a little iffy. And just like any coordinator in the NFL, you're going to look at that game film and say, we know how to beat you guys. We know your weakness. We're going to bring a crap ton of pressure. It's going to be exotic blitzes like how their defensive coordinator likes to call them. And that's how these teams are going to end up winning games. So we'll see going forward. But I do believe that the Vikings are gonna keep rising. And I think the 49ers are going to still be okay. But I do have the Seahawks winning.
All right. This is my last game already. Hold on. My last game. Talk about them. Talk about them. Talk about them. Talk about these niggas. Talk about these mother lovers. Talk about these mother suckers. Talk about these mother suckers. Anyways, okay, so I got Chargers versus Chiefs. Now, okay, so yeah, you were saying Kirk Cousins threw for 378 yards, right? This motherfucker, Patrick Mahomes, threw for 424 yards and 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. So,
who they go against?
They went against the damn Chargers.
Wow.
Yeah, they were. I mean, Chargers.
Did they win?
They okay, huh?
Did they win? Did the Chiefs win?
Of course. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell. I'm acting like you know the score. Okay, so the prediction I had was 14-35 Chiefs. I was close. The score was 17-31. So if you look at this game, it was looking pretty close in the beginning of the second quarter. But once Mahomes, it's fucking freaking nature. Once Mahomes started targeting Kelsey more, that's when shit started to just go crazy and shift towards the Chiefs' offense pretty much. This nigga Travis Kelsey got 179 yards and a touchdown, 12 receptions.
Wow.
If you've seen He's a damn tight end. Okay, so if you look at the game, bro, like at first if you see the game, it's just regular throws and all that shit.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, it's not a good stat because I don't even know how to explain. There was a certain point in the game where I guess he had 9 receptions at the game, but at that point he got targeted 22 times in a row. If that makes sense. You get what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Damn. Yeah, I was like,
clearly the only receiver on the field.
Yeah, and mind you, he got freaks of nature of receivers, but
yeah,
Travis Kelce, you don't really got to worry about nothing. Justin Herbert, he got 259 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. Joshua Kelly, rushing yards, 75 yards, a TD. Isaiah Pacheco, anyways, the running back for the Chiefs, he got
Isaiah Pacheco.
Yep, I don't want to say it wrong, so I might as well. Okay, anyway, he got 32 yards and 13 carries, and so pretty much what happened was they made mistakes, bro. As soon as Justin Herbert threw those picks, once he threw those picks, they pretty much just took advantage of that and got field goals and scored. Well, one of them scored, the other one got a field goal. You know what I'm saying? So they took advantage of just all the points, bro. 6-1 right now. And then not only that, but once they started, it's the same shit I always say. Once the offense started to catch some type of rhythm, for some reason that energy transferred to the defense, and then they just started creating pressure, just creating chaos for the offense. So they pretty much just work hand in hand, the defense and the offense for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
But this shit gonna be crazy because I'm just thinking in my head. I was like, I can only see. There's literally only probably 3 or 4 good ass teams right now, if I'm not mistaken, and 3 of them are just in the same division. I think, if I'm not, I don't know.
Which ones?
Hold on, because I'm thinking of Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, and there's somebody else I can't think of that we were just. Ravens.
Yeah.
So is that 2 AFC, 2 NFC? So is it even?
Yeah, 2 AFC, 2 NFC.
Yeah, so never mind. So those look like the top 4 teams right now, bro.
I'd say see them in the playoffs because I think that's how that might be how it'll go.
There's another question, bro. Do you think? You asked me this question, so I guess I'm asking you now. But who do you think will get MVP, bro? Between Jackson and Mahomes. I like Jackson. I'm sorry.
I like Jackson over Mahomes because I don't like Jackson Mahomes, which is Black Mahomes' brother. But either way, I think it'll be Jackson. Lamar, he's playing on a different level. His
right, something
he's
different.
Always seemed consistent in each of these games that he's played.
Doesn't it feel like Patrick Mahomes just throwing it up there, getting lucky?
He is, but
no, he's not. No, I don't want to say getting lucky. I ain't gonna say that. He just plays different.
And he's still great, right? But
they both just play completely different types of football. I think Lamar Jackson is a little bit more physical.
And I think he's playing with less than the Chiefs have around him. Lamar is doing more with less, in my opinion.
Yeah, because there was one point in the season, I'll probably say 3 weeks ago, to where they literally had every single person injured.
Yeah.
They had number second strings probably, I think, and throughout the entire game, and they fucking whooped ass.
And that's the markings of a great team. Next man up. Find a way to win. That's what you do. So shout out to the Ravens and shout out to all the other teams that have been consistent this year. Because this is a year of inconsistent play, inconsistent coaching, inconsistent ref call. It's tougher now to win in the NFL than I think any other year. So even if your team is not winning in the NFL, you could at least win by watching JNL Football Talks. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you hit that notification bell.
I got one more.
We have another one.
Oh, I thought you were about to say your next one.
No, I'm done.
Okay, I got one. Damn, I got one more. Shit.
Well, you got a lot
Dolphins
of games.
Versus Eagles.
Dolphins versus Eagles. Okay.
Yeah, I had to talk about that one. That game was also cool. It's just like it's pretty much like the fucking Chiefs, bro. They. Oh my god, it's pretty much like the damn Chiefs. It's the same score and everything, but like the same thing happened. Like, but the only difference is both quarterbacks played well. That's the only difference. Like both, like I like how Tua played. You know, Tua only got 216 yards, 23 for 23 of 32, one touchdown, one interception. Jalen Hurts got 279 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. It was kind of even in a way if you kind of look at it. It's kind of sort of. I like both. Like I said, I like both quarterbacks. I like how they both played. Dolphins offense. They were being pressured most of the game. So they tried to stop the pressure with short passes and shit. Like the Bears, how they tried to stop the pass with the short passes and they did like receiver screens and all that shit, but it wasn't working at all.
Oh,
like they saw everything that they were doing. Like they watched. I was like, all right, they didn't.
That's what happens when you watch film.
Yeah, I was like, damn, they didn't budge or nothing. AJ Brown got 137 yards, a touchdown. Tyreek Hill's freak ass got 88 yards, a touchdown. It was a good game though for the Eagles, but still entertaining to look at. Both fast as shit. Just offenses. They were just fast as hell. You know, nice to look at. And that's it.
All right. Thank you for giving me that. It's as I was saying, it's been a rough year for the NFL. If your team is winning right now, congrats. Because mine isn't and Bell's isn't either. So again, congrats to you guys for making it this far. We're almost halfway done with the season, which kind of makes me sad in a way because I love football. You love football. You guys watching love it too. So, again, tune in. We'll be back again with Week 8 predictions. You don't want to miss that. There are a few games in there that you might consider upsets, but not these guys here. We believe that the league is changing, and there are some teams out there that might upset you with the victories that they pull off. So make sure you tune in. You hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps our channel grow. So we'll touch base with you guys later on. Make sure you tune in to Week 8 predictions. And until next time, signing off here with J and L Football Talks. Peace and love, y'all. Yeah.